Hey everyone, Steph here from Old Guy Melts Plastic. I'm back at work today on the Tridex machine, working solo today as Ryan, who's been building this machine with me, is currently volunteering at our local Comic-Con here in Ottawa. So he is not available today, but he did say that I could go ahead and kind of push the configuration forward a little bit and he'll catch up with the parts that he's missed. So today I wanted to talk about my CAN bus setup for this machine. So as we see here, I've got a BTT Octopus Pro. I've got a BTT U2C. I have a Raspberry Pi 4B. And if you'll note, the BTT U2C is connected to the Raspberry Pi via one of these USB cables. So when you think of the U2C, its purpose is to basically be a USB network adapter. So if you think of computer terms, if you've ever had to plug in like a USB key to get connected to a Wi-Fi network on a computer that doesn't have an internal Wi-Fi board, it's effectively the same thing, except instead of connecting to a Wi-Fi network, the U2C allows the Raspberry Pi to use it as a network interface for the CAN network. So what that means is that, when we connect the USB to the Pi, between the Pi and the U2C, we're effectively giving the Pi access to the CAN network through the U2C. So it becomes the network adapter for the CAN network that the Pi will leverage to talk to the CAN devices. Now in this case, the CAN wiring does require some resistors to be added, and normally if you had just a single tool head and a U2C, you would jumper these two resistor pins here on the U2C, and you'd also jumper similar resistor pins on the tool head PCB. But in this case, because I have not one but two CAN tool head boards, and they are right over here. They're in different states here, but the one on the left is tool head 0 and the one on the right is tool head 1, and they're both powered and both talking on the CAN network. So one of them is connected to the U2C through this Molex MicroFit 2x2 connector, and one through this Molex MiniFit 2x2 connector. The U2C itself is getting its power feed 24 volt and ground from the 24 volt power supply, and is passing that power feed through these cables, through the CAN wires, to both of the tool head boards. And I've already configured the tool head boards. So as I mentioned, I did not place the resistor jumper here, but I do have it here on this EBB36 and on the matching jump pins over here on this EBB36. So both of the two tool head boards have the 120 ohm resistor jumpers installed and not the U2C. So in this way I'm able to successfully get the U2C talking to both of the CAN bus boards, and we can see that Clipper is initialized and has the Octopus Pro on top, as well as tool board 0 and tool board 1 listed there as CAN bus boards. And so far so good, everything's working. I need to do some more work to mount the actual tool heads, so I'm going to proceed to work on that a little bit more today. But I just wanted to give you this kind of view of the CAN setup. I'm fairly comfortable and familiar with CAN. I've been working with it for almost a year now on my Voron printers. I've set it up on several and helped many other people set up their own. For more on some basic CAN terminology, you can see my Teachable Moments video on the subject, or look at my From the Bench series on setting up a similar configuration with a single tool head board. So yeah, look for my From the Bench series videos. I think 1 through 4 or 5 talked about that. And yeah, so have a look at those, and if you have any questions, specifically around CAN bus or my config in particular, don't hesitate to reach out to me in the comments, or you can reach out to me on Discord as well. Thanks for watching.